Hey guys, Kev here, and I have an unboxing to do for you. So once again, I got my Skeleton Blade Works Kaladin on me tonight. Really enjoying this. Just cut myself in the last unboxing, hoping that heals up instantly. This package is from White Mountain Knives. They got this out quick. I asked for this over the weekend, I think. So I'm surprised it's already here. But this should be, yep, this is a black mirror from Maxace. I really wanted to check one of these out because you guys have been raving about this. I've seen so many of you guys posting about this and talking about it. It just gave me FOMO. I had to try it at least, do the review. I think it's not going to work too well left-handed, but I thought it looked really cool. So really nice Maxace knives box right here. Pops up, you get a cloth, you get extra hardware, which is cool. It looks like pivot assembly and hardware. No bearings or lock bar insert. I feel like that's the important thing to include is the lock bar insert, along with the extra screws. And here is the knife. Now, right off the bat, I will say, I do think it's cool that they are finally making something in a decent size range. This is a normal size knife, you know? It's not an outrageous size knife. I think I found a weird... Oh, no, that's part of the design. Okay. I thought that was like an imperfection, but it's on both sides. Got it. You got this raindrop carbon fiber I do not like very much. You have their name on the clip. I do not like that very much, but, you know, that's personal preference. You have a stonewash blade. And, yeah, this is right up my alley. I mean, you guys know... Holy shit. Okay. You guys know my tastes, and this is very much in line with my taste. The lock bar access is absolutely redonkulous. Look at that. I mean, you get your whole finger in there. It's crazy how much room you get in there. Centering is dead on. You have this lock bar relief right under the clip, which hopefully is not an issue. Geared backspacer looks good. Chicago screws looks great this side. Let's see. Yeah. Got to climb up there for the flick. It's a little bit of a banana. You know, it's got a little banana. I'm not a big fan of that. And then obviously, you know, when you're choked up, you're right into this lockout. Or the cutout. I don't know if you could accidentally disengage that sucker. Like right there, I did it. If I was bearing down, you know. Again, even right-handed, I wonder if that could be an issue because, you know, you got so much of your finger in there. If you squeeze down, you accidentally slide up here. You know, could it happen? Yeah. Is it gonna happen? Probably not. But I am putting pressure onto that lock bar pretty easily. Lockup is solid. Maybe a little bit of side to side if I really try. One thing I'll say is even though the lock bar access is really good, it's almost awkward because of how much there is. Like it wants to, as I'm pushing the lock bar, it wants to slide the knife over out of my hand. See that? I don't get like a solid grip. I guess I just need to learn to get a more solid grip. Like you can't really lock in on the clip like you do on a lot of knives. I know that sounds weird. Like the Kaladin has really good lock bar access too. So I go to get it and I can lock the knife down like this, disengage, and then swing it down. It doesn't feel awkward at all. Where this, it just feels like the knife wants to go this way as I'm pushing it. Probably because you have so much of the frame, you know, that you're putting your finger into there. That's what she said. So I don't know. I like it. I'm just saying it's interesting. Left hand thumb flick, no. So yeah, you're really out of options. You got to climb all the way down here to get a reverse flick. Or you just rest your thumb right here, which does work quite well. You know, it's pretty natural to just land right here. And then you just do the old like side flick instead of a straight up, you know, like this is how I want to flick, reverse flick. You just do kind of the side move like that. I heard a little bit of a click there. Let's see what that was. Lockup is, I think, 45%, which is good. There's no stick. It does kind of bind up right here. I don't know if there's a ramp. Yeah, it looks like they started a ramp there. See that? I'll zoom in. Like they started a ramp right there. And when you get to it, it's kind of a little awkward to jump onto it. I don't even know if it is a ramp, but I think it is. And, you know, detent ball ramps are honestly something I wish would go away a little bit. I think people rely on it too much, and they think that it's good. And in a lot of cases, it makes the knife worse. So, for example, I'll grab my own knife, the Divo knife stout, and we do not have a detent ball ramp on this. And I just don't really like them all that much, but what you'll see is the detent breaks right here. So, disengage, travel to right here, right? So you have that little bit of space before you get to the detent ball, and then obviously you got to do the hard break past it. And once you're past, like literally right there, the knife will just swing, right? So basically instantly when you push the lock bar out of the way, you're going to be past it, right? Like it's going to be really difficult to do that, to get it stuck. Like you got to really try, you know what I mean? But a lot of times with a detent ball ramp, they add them and it ends up, because it has to get onto the ramp, it ends up making it way later. So you can see here, that's where the ramp starts essentially. I'll put the stout here. I mean, I might even be able to fit it on the, yeah. That's the angle on the stout. I wish I had an angle finder I could show you. And that's the angle on the black mirror. I mean, that's bad. That's really bad. You know? That's like Chavez levels of bad. And so what happens is this. I disengage, and if I don't pass that, I get stuck on it. Now, of course, I'm passing right through it every time, so it's not as big of a deal as I'm making it out to be, but if you do that, say, you kind of get stuck here. And you got to swing it past. You can double clutch, basically. You know what I mean? And left-handed, it's just weird. A lot of times when you're left-handed, you kind of get stuck. Like you want to disengage, and then you want to be like everybody else, and you want to shake it down, right? So with this, you have to go to like here and start it on the ramp, and then you might as well have just closed the whole knife. So it's more of a lefty thing than, I don't know. I'm complaining to complain a little bit here, but I do think it's really late on that ramp. So that's what I'm bitching about. Just to be clear, it's not a huge issue. The thumb flick feels good. Like the detent feels lighter on it for some reason. But I think it's, again, just an awkward grip that I'm in when I go to do that. The reverse flick, you know, you don't have as much room on the right-handed reverse flick as you would, say, lefty. But it's really good. They did a great job with this larger size pill-shaped hole, and you can really get in there and flick that pup out. And thumb flick's good. I mean, most everything is good on this. Feels really nice. I enjoy it. Again, oh, is it loose now? Still got some play, but it looks looser now. See, it moved over a little bit. Let's see. T8 on this guy. This is a loner, so I'm just going to try to tighten it. I'm not going to do anything else. Yeah, it loosened up. Still got great action. Now it's dead center. Yeah, I see what all the hype is about. It's a very simple knife, sort of, but extremely well done. I really like this. Transitions are flawless, and I think the thing that people love about this knife is the price. I think they were like $150 or something like that. You know, maybe 180 tops, which is crazy for titanium, a carbon inlay, all the stuff you're getting. I believe it's M390. Oh yeah, full flat grind. thin as hell. Yeah, Maxace crushed this one. So definitely understand the hype on it. And I'm happy I got to check one out. I'll probably do a rapid review along with some other stuff I have here. And yeah, I mean, ultimately, is it for me? Probably not, just because of the lefty factor. I know I've kind of got it figured out, but I really enjoy a really good, you know, just flick like that. Like, I want to be able to flick like that. I don't want to have to think about it. Like, I want to pick the knife up and flick it. You know, with this, I got to pick it up, and then I got to go, oh, shit. And then I got to move and flick. And it works, but, you know. And then you got that curved handle, which isn't me either. But it's still comfortable. You know, overall, fantastic knife. Not knocking it really at all. And for the price point, it's stupid good, especially if you're right-handed. This is definitely one of those, like, you got to get type of knives. I'd love to hear your no-brainer, gotta get them type of knives you have in your collection right now, because I see why this is one for righties. So there you go. That's the Maxace Black Mirror. Thank you guys for checking it out. I really appreciate that. Big thank you to White Mountain Knives for sending this my way to check out. Go head over to whitemountainknives.com. Use my code LEFTY10 at checkout. You'll get 10% off your order and free shipping in the U.S. I don't get anything for it, but I do get to check out cool loaners whenever I kind of want, honestly. I just ask, and he sends. So really appreciate Justin. I've teamed up with him a couple times now on exclusives with Divo. So great dude, great shop. Buy in confidence over at White Mountain Knives. All right. Love you guys. Hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.